Record. Janelle, so your question, why? Remember, they go into the middle of the range, into the middle. The ADR is X3 is for swings. It's for swing trading, okay, which I'll talk about in a bit. This is the expected ADR for these 3 days, right? Example, like I said, this is the expected ADR for 3 days. So we expect 300 pip movements in 3 days, right? However, on the M, yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, on the M, see, and then we expect it to go back into the range. It's not gonna be three. However, 150, you expect. Remember what? So so if it's 300 and the piv and we expect it back into the range of 150, we expect 50 pip drops each level. 50, 50, and 50. Three levels. They do not come here. They go back up there or wherever the scenario is. Okay, Janelle? All right, cool. Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, let's see, race. QR drawings. So yeah, so back to what I was saying here. Yes, level 3 drop. What is the zero? Oh, this is the same one. This is the same trade. I don't know. No, this is not an NFP. Excuse me. This is price came up here, double top, mayo and water starting to line up like this. Beautiful. Look at this massive drop. Price was coming here. Remember, an M with the downtrend is gold. This is gold. This was possibly news, which did this monster move down. Another one right here. Euro USD price was rising for a good while. Remember, they don't always give you M's. Remember, I said this was an A top. How did I know this was good? 1, 2, 3. 3 levels of rise or 2.5. It's been a quite while. I'm sure it was like 2.5 or 3 or possibly 4. It's been a while that I don't remember, but I knew this was good. That's why I entered here for confirmation. Look at all the pins to the water, pins to the water, pins to the water. I entered here, gold. First take profit could have been your mayo. But remember what I said. Remember what I said about the moving averages? That if price does not breach the mustard, the trade still has energy. Still has energy. Still has energy. Look at the mustard. I don't know if you can see it, but look at it. It never broke. It never broke. It never broke. This gives you confirmation that you can hold for more than 50 pips or more. So this is how you start adding all these elements together to help you out in your trades when you want to hold trades for longer, okay? Okay, guys? So yeah, and then let's look at this one. What is this? GBP USD, same thing. Mayo was coming over here. Price was going up. M top 3 days or 2.5 of rise. Same thing. This is the same crap, guys. Same crap. Look at all the pins to the upside, by the way. You see how it's not they won't always give you a beautiful, pretty looking M. You see how they went up here? But how did I know it was good? How did I know? Hot Cash, how did you know? Like, okay, dude, like I thought that if they did this, like it's not good. However, these ended in wicks. All these candles ended in wicks. This is how I knew the trade was good. I executed here for confirmation. This is why my entry was not here because, yeah, what if they like psych dude and kept rising? No, this is why we need confirmations on these trades, okay? So I entered here. This was a good confirmation. I'm sure I believe there's a HOD here on this day. They hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, failed to take out this area, and look what they did. News came in, I think, at this time. Bam. About 200 plus pip drop. Beautiful. Beautiful. Repeat the part about, okay, see, like, yes, of course. Let me clear all my drawings. Okay. Let's see. About the mustard, yes. All right. Remember on lesson 2, I talked about how, as an example, how the moving averages can be used. So here on this scenario, the mustard was net price never hit, like it pinned it, but it never really broke it. You see what I mean? Like it never ended in a green candle like this, and the mustard would have been like crossed somewhere around here. No, it never pinned it. You can start adding trading stops here. You see how they never break the mustard or the ketchup? This gives you confirmation that the trade still has more in it. Bro, but hey, Christian, I'm not sure if you heard if you saw what I said about the fractional disparity, Christian. I don't know if you saw that, but I'll show you. I'll give Steve the recording, okay? So you can see what happens with EJ about fractional disparity. All right, bro. I'll give you the recording of the first part. And yes, Ile. Okay, cool, cool. And yes, this is what I mean. It never broke. Again, here. Oh, this was obviously this happened like in 10 seconds. So don't even worry about this one. But this one same thing. But see, look at this one. This is a normal trade. No news. No for nothing. Look at it. Look at your look at your ketchup and your mustard. Price the 1, 2, 3, 4 full red bars of red. There is no, this is gold. This is why I even entered here. I entered here like a maniac because I knew price was gonna keep dropping. Mustard and ketchup never broke. And look at another full red bar. You know, beautiful, beautiful stuff, guys. Let's keep going, guys and girls. Sorry, I know there's some girls in here. I apologize, by the way. Keep going. Again, the same thing. What I said, just to give you a brief review. Same thing, right? Remember the pattern? W, stop on low rise, stop on low rise. You start expecting this. Paul M back into the range, remember? Back into the range. Same thing. Just a quick overview, all right? Let's keep going. All right. Now we're gonna talk about the larger time frames. This is gonna be a little more difficult, guys, but if you pay close attention, you will identify these. You will start projecting and anticipating these moves. All right. Just give me a few seconds. All right. So yeah. Anyways. All right. NZD CAD. This is a pair. This is a cross pair. All right. 4-hour chart. All right. Sometimes, okay, no, actually, always when you're counting the weekly, like the weekly levels, like the overall larger time frame levels, like when you want to start swinging, swing trading, not swinging, swing trading. When you want to start swing trading, so this is when you start using the larger time frame. Pay very close attention, guys. All right, it's gonna be a little hard, but once you master it, you can go to sleep for 2 to 3 days, not even worry about that trade because you know it's gonna pay out like 200, 300 pips. All right, all right. Identifying these points are very important. But what I mean by that, look at this. I knew price was rising. Here's a picture just to prove to you that I'm not crazy. Look at this. Full bars on the 4-hour. You got to start thinking like a market maker, man. You know, I've been rising price. I need to correct, man. I need some of my money back. I need to correct. M top on the 4-hour chart, golden, golden. On the fifth, okay. So on the 4-hour charts and the hours, the patterns also play out. Okay, I'll talk about them in a minute. They also play out, but they're more powerful on the bigger time frames. So on the 4-hour, it gave me an M top pins to the high. On the 15-minute, it possibly did this level 3 chop, level 3 chop. On the hour, possibly it did this. It did this. But you see on the 4 hour, it did 1, 2, 3, pretty much like a triple top. I'm sorry, not an M top. But see, these things play out. Same thing on the 15 minute. If you're using the 15 minute, I'm sure there's like a HOD or something there. But if you need more confirmation, this is when you start looking for the bigger time frames to help you out. All right. This was level 3. I knew this was level 3. What did I expect? 1, 2, 3. Just as in the picture. 3. Remember what I said, that on the bigger time frames, they're more solid. I'd say they're more solid. Okay, I'll show you what I mean by this. You see how it just looks like a double bottom, right? And look at my entry, buy, so you won't think I'm crazy. All right, keep saying that. I don't know why, but yeah, this is my entry, buy, just to prove to you. And look at the 15 minute now. Let's look at the 15 minute. Look, you see what I mean? That is all like this, all choppy. But on the 4 hour, it looks like a double bottom. It looks clear as the daylight. Look at the 15, chop. You're like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. It's all choppy, man. I don't know if I should take it or not. When you're indecisive like that, but start looking at the bigger time frames. All right, start looking like this. This is how you start projecting and anticipating this. Like I said, I expected this level 3 reversal. I expected it. I expected this. Look at this. I entered, price went up. Going into, everybody, level 1, right? Level 1. We don't counter trend trade, remember? It's funny. By the way, look what it did. It did like some half-ass M again. I did not fall for that. I left my entry there. You can see. And bam, kept rising. All right. Let's continue. Same thing. I project and anticipate. However, this is on the 15-minute chart. Same thing though, okay? Just to prove to you that they can also work out. USD CAD, price up. Look at this. 1, 2, and then this is all 2, by the way. This is all 1. This is all 2. This is all 1. Oh, okay, but why? Or okay, I'll talk about it. But whenever price comes back up, like let's just say price came back here, and this was level 1. This is the reset. This is a reset. If price comes here to this area again, I'll talk about it though. Okay, but this is what I mean. However, it didn't do that, right? So let's keep going. So yeah, 2, level 3. What did I expect? What did I expect here? Stop, hunt, low, rise. Stop, hunt, low, rise. I expected this. This is gold. W on the 15-minute, pins to the bottom. Remember, they start turning to the downside. This is level 3. This is level 3. Moving averages crossed. However, keep in mind, they won't always cross like a fan, like the picture I showed you. But however, look at this. They still crossed, okay? Giving you an extra confirmation. W, this confirmation. I know there was a LOD or something sticking around there. I expected this.
Ask a quick question.
Yes, sure.
Whenever the blueberry and the I think that's the male, that black line.
Yes, it is.
Whenever those two cross, does that automatically mean that we're in level 3?
Not always. However, there are some. Most of the time, yes. There has been some. Let's see. Let's go look at a chart so you can see what I mean. All right. Remember what I said, that the indicators are there to guide you, to give you an idea. You see, on this occasion though, it crossed and it just keeps dropping. It keeps dropping. You know, like it keeps dropping. Price keeps dropping. However, this is confirm. This is giving you that price should reverse soon. But that's what I mean. Like on this, like on this example, price was rising like this, and then they crossed, giving you a confirmation. Okay, and then let's see here. I want to give you an example where it didn't like cross at all to get to level 3. All right. Some of these out. See if I can find it. All right. Ah, see, I'll send you a chart. I promise you, I'll send you a chart where I show you it doesn't cross. Okay, so I won't take.
Yeah, no, it's fine, man. Yeah,
Okay, so I
it's
won't take
okay.
too much of the times class. I'll send you one.
Okay, cool.
All right. So I expected this. All right, I expected this. I expected this. Remember, this is the same chart. This is the same chart, guys and girls. This is the same chart. Remember the same W, the same W. I expected, remember, level 1 chop. We don't trade, counter trade. I expected this, project and anticipate. My entries are here. So you would think these are still the same entries. Same entries. Look, I expected this. Look what price did. I expected this. I expected this. Fake M, I expected price to rise. Again, same thing over here. USD CAD on the 4-hour chart. This is how you start. This is how you start putting the levels together on the bigger time frames. Level 3, they won't. Sometimes they won't look as good on the 15-minute and the hour. So this is why I use the 4-hour. You see how they're very organized. I say they look really nice, but pretty nice. Look, 1, they're pretty organized. 2, what was the target? Level 3, somewhere around the blueberry or past, somewhere around here. All right, somewhere around here. This was a target. Project and anticipate. I expected this. I expected this. All right. For the one who asked me about excuse me, yeah, it is EG, yeah, EG. All right, so this is what happened. Well, this is some of the reason that happened. I already explained it in the first video, but I'll give you the recording. All right, but here, this is a very topic, very important topic. All right, a trend reset will be used for market makers to book profit and not reverse direction. The reset will represent a new peak formation. 3 more days of rise or fall can be expected. So, with that being said, what has Euro GBP, darn it, what has Euro GBP been doing? Rising, 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 like nonstop, right? Right? Look at this. Look at this. It's been going up since August the 4th. It's been 8 days. 8 days. You see, oh, this is, I think this actually, you see how, okay, so see, like, you see how this crossed, but it's actually supposed to already be level 3, but technically, look at it, it's still going up, it's still going up, it's still going up, it's still going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Also, yes, yes. I'll talk about that right now, Shorty. I'll talk about the water and the mayo. Okay. I'll talk about those. Remember how I said that Price always likes to return home, home, home. Your Mayo. This is home. All right. Bounced off of it. TDI also giving you a confirmation. Look at it. Beautiful. However, however, you must know where you are in the cycle. But this has been rising forever, so possibly we would have not taken it. We would have probably looked at another pair or something. Let's see. And handle that shorty. But yeah, remember home base. This is very important when the levels are resetting. I'll keep explaining about that.
Oscar, can I ask you something quick?
Yes, yes.
Um, just on that same chart.
EG, yes, okay.
Yeah, for me,
Go back.
this this is essentially where I get a challenge with trades. When straight out of the Asian session,
Okay, which one? This one.
yeah, let's
Okay,
say that one. Yeah.
all right.
When straight out of the Asian session, we come out and it goes into um, that that small box there, which is like the 9 to 10 o'clock box,
Yes, yes, correct. Yes, yes. This is
um,
the yeah.
and 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 it goes into there, and it doesn't sort of do anything. It doesn't go above the Asian session or go below the Asian session, but after that it just goes straight up. I can never pick that trade, except in hindsight, where I say to myself, well, yeah, maybe it pinned the water. Maybe because it pinned the water, I should have taken the trade. But I can never take that trade in a live situation.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Remember what I said that the that usually these trades are pretty crappy, especially on a
Mm,
counter trend trade. Remember what I said? Multi-session M's are more powerful. Okay, so keep
yeah,
that in mind. That's one. Two, there is no HOD here. There's nothing. Your HOD was here, following price somewhere around here, somewhere around here. There's no HOD here on this instance. However, I know. Let's see. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom into this scenario real quick. However, oh, actually, there was an HOD. I'm sorry. There was an HOD. However, okay. However, look at this though. Let me get some of this off. Annotate. All right. However, yes. Look at this though. This is kind of this is to me. This is not a reversal to me. Yes, it
mm,
did pin it, and that it yeah it did get in the good 20, 30 pips. What is EJ? Yeah, this would have been a good, but this is kind of like counter trend trading because hold on. Now let's zoom out because remember how prices. This is on the ninth. Price has been rising since like the second. Remember
yeah,
how? Yeah. So when you start seeing these reversals like this, I personally would not take an M like this because it has been resetting, which is one. Where is that? Okay, it has been resetting a lot, you know, and then it just went here. Well, where was it?
okay,
It went here, and then what did it do? It went here, and then this is what we're looking for with the trend. This is actually the trend. This is actually the reversal we're looking for. This W right here. You see how it
yeah,
paid out? It started going up and up. You see how this one did pay out?
mm,
This is a W with the trend. But I understand on an actual live chart, like on the like like this. Let's just say the chart is right here. Oh man, this looks good. You know, this looks good. This looks good. But look at this. It just came here. Yeah, you could have probably taken it, but it's kind of risky because look at all this chop here too.
yeah, yeah,
Look at this. So you start adding all these things together when you want to take a trade. All right, you see all this chop here. It's to yeah. You could have, like I said, you could have booked some profit here, but and then from there, that's it. Like honestly. And then look what
Yeah.
it did. Look what it did here. Look what it did here though. Look what it did here. This was with the trend. This is the one we're looking for right here. You see how it did railroad tracks on the water in the box. I'm possibly thinking this is actually a bridge trade actually because it's in the purple as well with the trend. Now this is a good trade. This I would have taken.
Mm-hmm.
But however, EG has been rising for 5 to 6 days, so I honestly would have not looked at this pair at all, at all, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is when we look at the other pairs. You see, like USD ZAR, that trade you took, it was gold. Brinks trade, beautiful with the trend, I believe,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. It was with the trend. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Oh, awesome. So yeah, this is the moves we're looking for, but it's risky. All right, it's risky, especially after 5 to 6 days of rise. However, the biggest reversal, like I said, is the multi-session M. And on this occasion, this even if this was the reversal that should have pushed EG down, this wasn't gonna be enough because this was never a multi-session. And usually it has to be a strong either you see how in Euro USD that example I did it was a half a Batman, but price started going out of the peak formation. This was a new peak formation high. It started
Yes.
slowly drifting away. How do we know this safe? Because it got out from the range. It got out, I would say 25 to 50 pips out of this area is good. This is when you start knowing this is a good trade. This is the peak formation high or peak formation low. This is good to take. So you'll start looking for shorts. If it does this and it respected this range on the peak formation high on a Wednesday or Monday, depending where you are in the cycle, this is good. You could take this, or if you didn't take it, it's cool. Just wait for this. Expect price to do a stop hunt high drop. Get in here, you get in here, book your profit. Okay.
Okay.
hmm So did you get your question answered? Or
Yeah. No, I did. I did. Thanks, man.
okay. No problem. Let's see. I got what does the purple box? The purple box usually represents the Brinks trade. Danny, a quick overview on the Brinks trade. These are the timings on the Brinks trade. I don't have them written down, Danny, but these are the timings on London. It is from 2:30 to 2:45 Central Time. 2:30 to 2:45 Central Time on London. Remember false move beginning session. They example here. Let's just say oh darn. Let's just say on this occasion it was the U.S. This is the second Brinks trade. The Brinks trade on the U.S. for this purple box is 8:30 to 8:45 U.S. Open. These set up. This is what the purple box is for. They set up the Brinks trade. All right, Danny. Okay. What does the purple handle? Oh, got it. New York Brinks box. Yes. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, by the way. You see that? All right. Let's keep going. All right. Next. However, if no one falls for it, he may reverse after only one more level of rise or fall. 4 or 5 levels might be identified. This is when stop losses come in handy. Okay, e.g., example. I think some of my students were using stop losses on those EG. You know who you are. You know who you are. But yes, 4 or 5 levels might be identified. Stop losses come in handy here also, okay? But yes, when pairs are not behaving as they are supposed to, This is very important, guys. They're not behaving like they're supposed to. Do not touch them. There is many other pairs to choose from. Trust me, there is. There is. GU has been dropping for like 50 days. Don't touch GU, period. EJ has been rising for 8 days. Do not touch it. There are other opportunities. There are other pairs to look for, guys. Don't stick to one pair. Okay? Yeah, yeah. However, you do have to master a pair first, but this is when you start, man, like, I can't just stick to one. I should start trying to learn. It's better to have a diverse set of options, is what I'm trying to say. It's better to have diverse options. Okay, so if there's no setup, there is no trade. Okay, let's see. Guilty. But yes, do not touch them if they're not behaving as they're supposed to. Don't touch them, period. Like, don't even look at them. Like, if you have to get on your phone, get on the MT4 and delete it from where all the prices, the other pairs are at. All right, if worst case scenario. But yeah, and let's keep going. It actually, everybody got this down, right? Because this is really, really crucial. This is really, really crucial. Put a Y for yes, just real quick for me, please. This is very important. Janelle, okay, thank you. How about everybody else? Okay, Juan, Danny, thank you. I screenshot. Okay, Briscoe, cool. I got 5. So I'm assuming everybody at 6. All right, so I'm assuming the other 4 got them. Okay. Let's keep going. Because easy, straight, deep. Yep. Tell me about that. Yeah, let's keep going. All right. Level resets. In pictures. So level resets, as I was mentioning, is that excuse me, let me get my pen real quick. Little pen come in handy, by the way. Level resets. This is an example of what I mean of the level reset. I took this trade. Do not do this though. This was news. I think this was last week for the Aussie interest rate decision, or whatever the heck it's called. I don't know what's it called. But this was the Aussie news. Look what it did. Keep this in mind though. I sold though because I knew it was gonna do this. Why? Because I expected this from an uptrend. What is the pattern again? W, B, M. Right? Okay, so I expected this though. I expected a stop hunt down here. I knew it. And yes, they gave it to me. Went down all the way. Look at the wick. They went all the way over here. I closed. I rebought because I knew it was just a stop hunt. Right? I rebought. Level reset. It resetted the level. And look what it did. I closed out the bigger lot. I left this one on. And look at this. Look at how AUD USD rose after. A monster move to the upside, leaving these guys trapped, thinking this was the right direction. Remember what I said, that the fast moves in Forex are fake. The true moves are slow and steady. Slow and steady. Look at this. Slow and steady. Remember what I said? The real market maker trend lasts 6 to 8 hours. It's a slow and steady rise before any correction is made. Slow and steady rise. This is the true movement. This is fake. This was a stop hunt. Not recommended to trade, by the way. But yes, this was a level reset also, by the way. Okay? And yeah, look at this. It went up. It went up. Let's continue. All right. More moving averages. Euro CAD. I'm gonna bring it up again because this was another trade that would never go down, right? I'm sure you ever remember Euro CAD like 3 weeks ago. Did not go down. Like, what the hell is going on? So this is what happened. Remember what I said? You start looking for the bigger time frames when you're not seeing things go your way. I'd say you're like, man, like it's not dropping. You're like, what the hell? This is when you start looking for the bigger time frame. This is when you start looking for your MA crosses. MA cross, I checked it. Look at the blueberry cross, the mayo. I expected this. I expected this. Follow the trend. Just follow the trend on this occasion. I expected this. It corrected somewhere around here. Possibly the water. Shorty, you remember what you told me? Respecting the water? It did. And it rose again. It rose again like 200 pips. Level resets. These are level resets here. When prices keep going up and up, this is when you start looking for the level resets. But be very cautious. Remember what I said. He may reverse after only one more level of rise or fall. So if he felt like it, if this guy felt like it, he would have been okay, I reset here, one more level. Oh, that's correct. Bring price all the way down here. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean also, by the way, to stay away from pairs that are not behaving, okay? He could have easily just went up one more level, got these late buyers who sold that resistance. I'd say resistance. I'll use resistance for our purposes. At resistance, and they dropped massively, pounding these guys and burning their accounts. So this is why it's very important, okay? On level resets, just my recommendation is to stay away when they're doing this. GBP pairs are doing this right now. So for now, okay? So stay away from those pairs for now, all right? Any other pair, they're good for now. They're looking pretty good. Okay. Now, I'm gonna quickly discuss this. Shorty, this one's for you, by the way. Remember again, the water respected. This is why I highlighted it. The water. This is GBP by the way. Remember what I said, that the W's or M's with the trend are also powerful, right? Look at this beautiful W with the trend. The water is here with the trend. You know this is with the trend. The mayo somewhere around here with the trend. This was good. This was a good entry. I waited for a confirmation.